Doing well. I'm here to give you your daily vibe for June 10th. So excited. My daughter's senior prom today. I know I said this last night, but I've been prepping all morning, packing my stuff so I can get ready to go get her all dolled up. Yes, it's going to be an interesting day, a long day, but beautiful. So I'm so excited for her. Okay. Father in heaven, spirit guide, show me clearly. What do you want to tell the collective for June 10th? June 10th. Let's see. Stability, juggling, trying to get everything together, working on trying to bring balance into your life. Juggling. Every day I'm shuffling. Well, I am kind of shuffling every day, but that song's been in my head all morning. Maybe that's how you're feeling. Maybe you just feel like you just keep on trugging forward, right? You're just trying to hustle forward, trying to bring that balance, trying to bring that stability in your life. Okay, what about this? And sometimes it's hard to keep it stable. What about this? Every day I'm shuffling. Shuffling, I said. What about this? Oh, a lot of cards just came out. Let's see what we got. Okay. Lot of cards. Well, they fell for a reason. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay. You want to bring balance. You want to bring stability into your life. You feel like you're going to be moving forward, moving on from something who hasn't or isn't or hasn't given you that emotional fulfillment in your life. All right? You're ready to stand in your power. You're ready to grow. You're ready to nurture. Maybe you're ready to give birth to something new. I think you're starting to see your value, or you're standing in your value. And I feel like you're ready to fight for it. It's like you're almost like at this verge of saying, I will do anything. I will do anything to get what I need and get what I want in my life. Okay, because you haven't been growing in the past. There's been a stagnation of growth, a stagnation of a new beginning, a dullness. I'm seeing a dullness, right? Something that is keeping you maybe in the dark. Okay, you're feeling like you are ready to bring stability and balance into your life. You want somebody who's going to give to you, or a situation that's going to give to you as much as you give back. Or maybe you're like, I've been doing all this giving. It's time for me to get some receiving. And I feel like you have had a massive, massive tower moment of how much you didn't know and how blinded you were to a situation. And this is why you are trying to balance everything. You have the Two of Pentacles right now, okay? You're bringing this stability. You're bringing this balance in your life. I feel like you've had, like the walls, didn't I say yesterday, the earthquake, you're going to make an earthquake happen? I think you've had this massive, massive stability. Good morning, guys. And how much you were blinded by a situation. How much you didn't see, or how much you didn't allow yourself to see. Ooh, it is hot in here. I might just put the fan on because I shut the AC off because it's too loud. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, I think you're seeing, you're like, I need to end the cycle. I need to end this cycle. Okay, what about this? I kind of liked that yesterday's vibe was a little bit shorter. All right, let me see if Spirit has anything else to say with this deck. Because I can go on forever, because, you know, I like for Spirit to just leisurely put out what they need to say, because I feel like there's a message in everything that they say. But I kind of liked that it was shorter yesterday, so I'm going to try to make this shorter. And then doing so, I would like to put out a divine masculine reading and then a divine feminine reading. So let's see. You are eager to move forward. Okay, you're eager to move forward. You're eager to bring in your stability. You don't care if the other person isn't even judged. Okay, it's almost like you don't care if there is no rebirth. You're eager to evolve to the next phase. Okay, good. I like that. Okay, what else? Spirit. What else? You know it is not for you. You know that thing you thought was your fortune was actually, there was actually a little golden ticket inside of it saying, nope, wasn't for you. All right? And you were being flexible with the thing that wasn't meant for you as the truck just goes by. Okay? It's almost like you're revving up to go. You're revving up to go. That's what I'm feeling. Now you know. See? And if you don't know, now you know. I've been singing that all day too. Besides, every day I'm hustling. And if you don't know, now you know. So, you know. You know you need to bring stability. You know you need to bring balance into your life. You know you've been flexible with the situation or something or someone that just isn't for you. And now you know. You know. This doesn't pop up every day. That's right. Okay. Now you know for sure. That's right. Okay. This situation from the past hasn't been allowing you to grow. It's done the complete opposite. You're going in the reverse. It's funny. I was saying to one of my clients yesterday, one of my Reiki clients, you know, we are programmed, we are trained, and we just keep going, right? And then there comes a sign when you start knowing and knowing and knowing, you need to put a halt to this momentum. And then it's like you need to go the other direction. You've been going in the other direction. You need to put a halt to this mental prison you've put yourself in, right? And yes, controlling the outcome. And now there needs to be a different type of balance, a different type of roll with it, okay? So you've been hustling to get the thing you didn't need in your life. Does that make sense? Yes. You see that you should not waste any more of your damn precious time. Okay, because you got everything. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. Maybe you've been saying, I got all this old school music in my head today. Somebody is what you need, but really you know deep down in your heart it's just a friend. Just saying. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Because why would that song come in my head? I never sing that song. Okay, you've been thinking, all right? And I'm going to say this is divine feminines. Feminines, you've been thinking. You've been in your head. I know. This is why I don't ever go back and record a divine feminine reading, because I most feel that divine feminines watch the channel. I'm sure we got a few other karmics and masculines in there, but I feel like the majority of the people, even if you're men, who are evolved are more divine feminines. But I'm hoping and praying to God that we got some divine masculines out there who are trying to evolve. Please, Spirit, that would be beautiful. Okay, but you're in there. You're in your head, feminines, okay? Good morning. Return of the X, pick up. Okay. Good. Going within, thinking. What have you been doing? I have everything I need. Is this person just my friend? Are they really my companion? Are they really my masculine? Do I really need to be with this karmic? See, as I say that, the shit hit the fan. Because I had a whole bunch of... What? You were seeing somebody was not of worth. There was no value in this person. Okay? See? What I said before, you didn't know, now you know. In your head, you were like, wait a minute. I was never really appreciated. I was never seen for my worth. Okay? I didn't realize I wasn't appreciated. You need to manifest. You have the power to close the door to your heart. All right? You've got the power to close the door to your heart, to be happy, to no longer deal with the people who are maybe envious and deceitful of you in a contract situation, okay? Spirits give me another message. Side note, if you yourself have closed yourself off to love, you can't be envious of other people, and almost like in a dark manner that have a good connection with somebody. So if you're envious of other people, this, like I said, I feel like this is like a side message here because Spirit just put this in my head. If you're envious of people who have a great connection, or you see them with a great connection, but maybe you yourself have closed off the door to love. So you can't, they're almost like they're saying you can't be envious of other people because you have deceived yourself. All right? That's a side note. Now let's get back. Okay. So yeah, so they're saying you have the power to have all this. You have the power to shut the door to your person from the past who didn't see your worth, who didn't see your value, who didn't appreciate you. You want to be in a contract that doesn't have any deceit or envy. Okay? That's what Spirit wants me to tell you. But you guys are going to know where this message is going to fall. Okay? Sorry, I just had a buzzing on my phone. Interesting how that just fell. Huh. No trust to the extreme. No trust to the extreme. All right, I'm putting it out there like that for the moment because I'm sure that is exactly what somebody needs to hear. It's like somebody has extreme issues of trust. They don't trust. It's probably from that side note I was talking to you guys about before. Okay. Extreme untrusting issues. Explain, Spirit, because they're giving me so many messages here. No trust, extreme. Whew. No trust to the extreme. Severe trust issues, okay? You don't know if you have the power. It's almost like you don't know if you have the power to will it so, to will it back, like to will back your trust. It's like, do I have enough knowledge to regain trust in people or in situations? It's pretty sad, all right? But the Spirit is saying you do. It's like you just have to rise above it all. Oh, God. We were talking about this yesterday, guys. Okay, sorry, I get frustrated sometimes. All right, so, and it's funny, when I was talking about power, all right, I really feel like that side note is coming out. That cliff note thing is coming out. You can't be envious of other people. You have trust issues. If you're seeing other people in a good relationship, you can't be envious of this because you're deceiving yourself. They're saying, I was trying to move on from it, but Spirit's put me right back. Okay? They're saying your severe trust issues is causing you to not have the will to use your knowledge. Okay? They're saying this lack of power, this lack of strength will not allow you to ascend because you are not surrendering to the divine to bring stability into your life. And we were talking about stability yesterday, balance. And then we have the balance card. 2 cards of balance. And then we have the first card, the 2 of Pentacles, which is bringing in balance, bringing in stability, juggling to keep it balanced. Okay, so this message today is for people who have extreme trust issues. Your lack of power, your lack of will to bring balance into this trust. Listen, you can't allow the sins of the few to make you stain the many. Does that make sense? Because I know it's like a couple different sayings I'm putting into one. So you can't allow the sins of a few to stain everybody in your world. There are people out there that you can trust. There are people out there that you can put your guard down to. Maybe it wasn't the people from the past. You have a weakness in ascending because you're not surrendering to the divine, okay? I was talking to my mother about this yesterday. Spirit's putting it in my head. My mother, one of the most religious person I know on this planet. And guess what? I'm schooling her because she has a fear in belief. Fear of surrendering to the divine is a fear of belief. If you truly believe in the divine, you have no fucking fear. You are resilient. You are relentless. You will go after everything because you know God has your back. But this weakness, this failure to ascend is because you will not surrender to God, to the divine, to the Almighty, to whatever the fuck you believe in. If you don't surrender, how are you going to bring balance? You need to have trust. See? Severe trust issues. Maybe your severe trust issue is in God and the divine. You don't believe that they will have your back. Spirit's saying, wake the fuck up. We got your back. Your problem is your failure to believe is causing you to fail. Does that make sense? Your lack of faith will make you crash every damn time. Sorry, who said what? Divine says stop and flow. Empty the bank account. Urge the step. Serve divine. Becoming silly games. Listen, yeah, we think that we can control, right? We think we can control it. And you know what? We can control, right? We have guidance, right? But everything, it's kind of like, your end game is there. But that road to get to that end game is going to be in a million different paths that we don't have control over. And guess what? That was our end game. That was our goal. And we might end up over here. We may end up over there or over here. Right? Does that make sense? So you can have a vision and you can manifest it so, but the divine has a different path for you. But that vision that you're aiming for is what's going to take you to that path anyway. Even if you don't land on that freaking bullseye, that mark, right? You need to move forward. You need to have faith. You need to have trust that the divine has your back. If you falter in faith, you are going to falter. Period. That's a very hard thing to have, all right? My mother, like a lot of people in religion, was raised to have fear in God, have fear. It's an oxymoron. God gives you love. The divine gives you love. They give you beautiful things, but you must have fear. That's retarded, right? Think about it. It's retarded. It's the man writing the book, right? That is bullshit. God wants us to have faith that they have your back. God, your spirit guides, your archangels and angels and everything around you has got your back. If you believe, you will aim, right? All right, it's kind of like saying, let's go to the divine masculine, divine feminine. You have a specific person in mind. You think that is your person. Well, it might be, but it might not be. But you really don't know that answer, do you? No. The divine does. But by you fixating on this person, and divine is going, or a job, or whatever it is, or a house, or a location of where you want to live, right? If divine keeps moving you this way or that way, there's a reason. And if you choose not to follow, you're never going to land, because you might have the most amazing gem waiting for you, whatever it is. But because you're so fixated on that goal, you're never going to get there. But if you had faith that the divine, the universe is going to give you, like that is the man, or that's the woman, or that's the place I want to be, that's what I want. And you think it's with that beautiful little bow and package, and divine saying, I'm going to give you that. But it's not in that wrapping paper. Sorry. But by you having faith that the divine is going to give you exactly what you need, guess what? They're going to give you exactly what you need. But by you having extreme trust issues in the divine, in surrendering, you will never, you'll get something, but you won't get what you were intended to get. Because you are lacking the faith, power in reverse, ascending in reverse, surrender in reverse. Sorry, I really need glasses or contacts. You are lacking the faith. It's like you are weak in ascending because you refuse to surrender to the divine to give you your balance. Look at all these pretty little things you can have in your life if you have balance. This is making sense, guys. I'm sorry to lecture you, but clearly it's what Spirit wants me to do to you today. Sorry. And it's funny because I had this conversation yesterday, and everything happens for a reason. And I said to my mother, it's funny that you have been my religious teacher my whole entire life, the most holier than thou religious woman I've probably almost ever met in my life. And I, who am not, was religious, who is spiritual, is teaching my mother. Because I'm like, you lack faith. How are you religious if you lack faith? You lack trust. Well, I'm afraid that the devil's going to come in. And that's why you fail every damn time. And this is why you're stuck in your miserable life, because you lack faith. But when you believe, everything is possible. Every day I'm hustling. I don't know why that song just keeps popping in my head. All right? It just does. All right, Spirit, what else do you want to tell them? Create boundaries. Develop stronger concentration. I almost read contracts. Because you're not releasing fear. Are you fucking kidding me? Create boundaries. Develop stronger concentration. You are not releasing your fear. I feel like Spirit is saying, because you have created so much. This is going along with that freaking the trust thing, okay? This can mean a couple things for many people. When you hear me talk, it's almost like one of my spirit guides is Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Sandalphon is the archangel of all music of heaven and earth. Okay, they make you hear music the way you are intended to hear it, so everybody will absorb it in a different way, and everyone will receive a different message. So what I'm saying right now is going to receive a different message for everybody right now, okay? So I feel like this boundary, right? Healthy boundaries are good, okay? But if your boundary with trust is to this extreme, okay, this boundary is possibly not allowing you to concentrate on releasing the fears that you need to, so spirit can come in and do their work. Okay? Have your healthy boundaries. Okay? You need to have healthy boundaries. It's a good thing. But you need to concentrate on releasing this fear, on letting go. Okay? You need to concentrate on letting go and giving it to God. Give it to God. You know, Jesus, take the wheel. Okay? And like I said, it's not about saying, fuck it, I'm just going to do nothing and God's just going to throw shit in my lap. No. Focus on the goal. The end game might not be the end game that you had in mind. It might have a different bow, a different box, a different package. Develop on the gold. On the gold. On the gold. Maybe it is the gold. I don't know. The gold medal? Maybe not the bronze. Maybe it's the gold. Okay? So to focus on that thing that you want and you're going to get there. But I'm saying it's not specific. Like manifest it so. Like I want my dream job, or I want my dream person. I want my dream house. I want it to be like this. But God, I know you got my back. I know you got my back. I know you're going to drop me exactly where I'm meant to be. Okay? All right? It's because that dream person, it might be a different package. Dream house may be in a different location or different bow on it, different siding, different kitchen. I don't know. Dream job may be with the different kind of people. Whatever it is. Dream family might be of a different ethnicity. Who knows? Maybe a different faith. And maybe it's going to lead you down a different path. Right? The problem is people have checklists that are like this. No. Keep it simple. What are the main things that you're looking for? In a partner, in a job, in a house, or whatever the hell you were looking for. Focus on those main characteristics, those main traits. And surrender to the divine, because they will give you what you're looking for. Just saying, I've done it, and they are so giving me what I've been looking for. Don't be clever about what? Don't be clever, not being graceful, keeping yourself trapped in your nobility. See, I feel like Spirit's saying, you are fooling, you think you're fooling yourself, and you may be fooling others, but you're keeping yourself trapped. And I know I'm seeing nobility here, but I'm feeling pride. You're keeping yourself trapped in your pride. Like, I can't let people see that vulnerable side of me. But I'm going to read this nobility card because it may mean something to somebody else out there. If I can see the words and my dyslexia doesn't kick in. Create your accomplishments with humility. See, that I'm supposed to read this fucking card to you guys because I was just talking this shit. Okay? You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Okay? Really? This is everything I've been saying to you. You need to release this old exterior. Drop it like the freaking Ten of Wands in reverse. Drop that fucking shit like you just fucking dropped a bag of cinder blocks on your bag that you were carrying to make a false foundation. Drop it. Put what you want down. The bullet points. Not all the descriptions. The bullet points. Focus on that and let Jesus take the wheel. Or surrender to God, because they're going to give you what you want. Be noble. Okay? Do exactly what this fucking card is saying. Exactly what I've been saying. Create and celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Okay? Sorry. All right, closing messages, please, Spirit. Closing messages here. This is why I like doing healing work. I guess this is really shadow work, but for me it's healing. Because if you can take what I'm saying, and you can absorb what I'm saying, and you can dissect what I'm saying. Because nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. The Dalai Lama isn't perfect. Why do you think the Dalai Lama is the Dalai Lama? They have taken in, they have digested, they've spit it out, they took what they needed, they threw out the rest. And every time you take a piece of knowledge in, how can I better myself? What am I saying? Because this will resonate with everybody if you truly listen. For those people who are like, no, I'm perfect. You got a lot of fucking work. That's all I'm saying. Because nobody is perfect. There's always something you can take from the message. Something. No victory in not following what you're passionate about. Because it was flipped like this, okay? No victory in not following your true desire, your true passion, and going after what you want. Because if you're following this old cycle, this old mindset, this lack of faith, this lack of trust, you won't have victory in getting anything that you desire. Because you have a massive blockage. All right? You need, if this is resonating with you at all, you need to sit and think. You need to go within. You need to figure your shit out. It's hard to have blind faith. But let me tell you something. Once you do, it is the most amazing feeling to just know that God and Jesus in the universe has got your back. As long as you're not, see, angel therapy, give it to God. Okay? As long as you are not putting ill into this world and not being a dark entity, and you are following love and light, God, Jesus, your spirit guides, they're going to give you what you want if you just follow the fucking bullet points and give it to God. You will see the shit coming in. All right, guys? Got to go. Love and light, like I just said. Bye, guys.